My name's Kipp, and I'm an illustrative artist, I guess. I'm a tattoo apprentice. I really want to start doing tattoos, so a lot of my illustrations kind of are of that style, I guess. That's like where most of my inspiration comes from, and like that's where a lot of the stuff I pull from is from like tattoo artists. I just like that style a lot. As far as subject matter, I guess like, I don't know, wacky, multi-eyed, mutant, weird shit with like, I don't know, occult references and stuff like that. Yeah, I like to do multiple eyes, yeah, just because I feel like there's a couple of blank spaces on the face that need weird shit, and I think eyeballs are just, you know, kind of cool. I used to do graffiti way back in the day, but got blackmailed by an art teacher of mine, so kind of had to stop doing that one, and then just never really got back into it, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess I pull from that as well, as far as style. I don't know what his problem was, man. That guy was a fucking prick. But yeah, he I guess he was like on a hike one day and like found some character I painted under a bridge and was just like, oh, this character looks a lot like your stuff. And so I took a bunch of photos of it, and if you don't start behaving in class, I'm gonna report this to the authorities. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, that was back in high school. I liked more doing like the characters and stuff. My lettering has always been kind of so-so, but I don't know, just like, I like the medium for one. I think spray paint's like a pretty clean medium if you can get it right. And I don't know, I mean, I was never really big into like blowing up my name or, you know, like, you know, being all city or whatever. I just kind of like liked going out with my friends and painting every once in a while, you know, and like, I don't know, I kind of like lurking around at nighttime too, just it's fun. But you know, I'm just as happy like in a legal yard or like in a ditch somewhere. I never really did anything super high visibility kind of shit, but I've been drawing since as long as I can remember, you know, like I remember like in kindergarten, I was like, one of my earliest memories is I was learning how to draw dogs. Still can't fucking draw a dog to save my life, but like that's like one of my earliest memories. I just do it because that's just what I know how to do. I don't know, I'm not super good at a lot of stuff, but people like my drawings and I like to draw, so you know, I just do that in whatever ways present themselves. And yeah, you know, whether it's like painting a wall or doodling in a sketchbook, it's kind of like a compulsive habit. Just always doing something. I've always kind of had like a kind of strange style. I mean, I've been refining it over the years for sure. Like past 2 or 3 years, I think my stuff has evolved really dramatically into what it is now, and hopefully it keeps evolving, because I still hate everything I draw. It's just not good enough yet. Probably never will be. But yeah, I was just like, back in the day, I always used to draw creatures with like real big teeth and like real little beady eyes, and they're like, you know, kind of like they kind of remind me of that sloth from Ice Age, you know. I used to do shit like that a lot. But yeah, it just changes, but it's always just kind of been weird. Drawing like photorealistic shit, that's kind of boring to me, I think. Watch a shitload of cartoons. Yeah, I really like cartoons and kids movies and stuff. And thankfully I have a niece and nephew that I can blame my intimate knowledge of all these cartoons and stuff on. Like, oh yeah, I watch it with my nephew. I never actually do, but you know, I see weird features in people's faces in my day-to-day, you know? Like I'll just be like cruising down the street and I'll see someone who's got like a weird like lump or something on their face, and just like, that's kind of cool. And then like I'll think about that shape and like how it relates to the rest of the face, and then, you know, like maybe like a month or so later, without even thinking about it, I'll draw someone with like this weird lump on their face. And I don't know, I just like kind of like seek out the sort of strange, and then do something with that. You know, it's only been recently that I've thought about the viewer and like what they would think, but I don't really have anything I'm trying to say with my art or anything like that. And so like, but to appease the viewer, I try to just make everything I do seem dynamic and sort of like interesting, and just kind of like, I don't know, like they'd see it and be like, oh, that's cool. I got some pretty cool feedback recently, because like I said earlier, I'm doing my tattoo apprenticeship, and I'm like meeting all kinds of tattoo artists and stuff, and like people that I'm like, dang, these people are fucking dope, you know. But yeah, it's cool, because I got this response that was just like, yeah, that's, you know, that's neat that you're doing this and this and this, but like, dude, just do your shit. Like, your shit's cool. Like, people are gonna want that. That's cool stuff. Like, go with that. Do your shit. And I'm like, that's really nice, actually. So that's I don't know. I guess, yeah, I've just been getting positive feedback, and I don't really promote myself that much, and I'm not like trying to like blow up or anything, but still it's cool that like people are like finding me. I have no idea how. People are fucking finding me and being like, hey, I like your stuff, and trying to do like commissions and shit with me and all that, and it's just like super flattering that people give a shit, because like I was saying, I don't like anything that I do, but yeah, it's nice. Every once in a while, like I'll just be like hanging out at a coffee shop, and someone I don't know will be like, oh, you're Kipp? Oh, I've seen your art before. That's really cool stuff. But yeah, I don't really do like a whole lot of art shows, so I don't really know where they see it. Probably the internet. But I recently had a commission where this girl was like, yo, I want you to do this drawing for me, and it was kind of a pain in the ass, but she was just like, yeah, dude, just do it your style though. And usually, for one, if a girl is asking me to draw them, I'm just like, all right, I better make you look pretty, you know, and all this, because I'm sure that you're gonna want to like show your friends, like, oh, look how cool, and like all this, and this is kind of like, yeah, I'm commissioning someone to draw me, like that's kind of like a vain thing already, I feel like. And but she was just like, no, dude, just do it your style, throw a bunch of weird eyes on there, make it fucking weird. I was like, oh, all right, cool. And then, you know, instantly it's like way fun again. And so yeah, I don't know, I just try to make everything that I am tasked to draw like fun and like cool for me. And I've been getting like a lot of drawing assignments through work and stuff, and like I've been finishing up this flash sheet for crosses. Like, I don't fucking want to draw crosses, it's just boring as hell, but I'm just like trying really hard to make it like cool for me, and then hopefully other people will be like, oh yeah, that is pretty cool. Albuquerque art scene is like surprisingly good. Like, I think it's way better than like Portland even, because like everything out there is like real saturated, and just kind of like everyone wants to be an artist and all this, but like Albuquerque's kind of like diamond in the rough kind of place, and there's some fucking incredibly talented people here, so I think it's a great place to be. I'm stoked on it. I feel like there's a lot more room for like DIY stuff that maybe I just didn't see before, but I don't know. I mean, like, I've got friends like opening up galleries and like doing all kinds of cool shit. It's just like, when did this all happen? Like, hell yeah, guys, good job. Yeah, it's dope. I'm really into it. I'm excited for what Albuquerque's doing. TMA is fucking sick. Like, this is gonna be it's gonna be a good thing. I think it's fucking rad. I wish I had more time to be more hands-on with it and like be a bigger part, but yeah, dude, it's fucking dope. And you guys are killing it. Like the low-res art show, that shit was wild. I've never seen like an art show where like people are just like hanging out and like partying and like having a great time, and like everyone's fucking stoked on everything, and it's just like, you know, usually it's kind of like a art show kind of bullshit, you know. I don't give a fuck about that, but yeah, I like the direction the TMA is going in for sure. I definitely want to keep up on the commission game. Like doing custom illustrations for people is really fun. And you know, like ideally get into the tattoo industry and, you know, get some good work done out there. But I don't want to limit myself to just that, you know. I'm just trying to expand my abilities and, you know, do all kinds of cool shit. So I just want to do cool shit.